So apparently I missed this clip from Jesse Waters' segment with Johnny, where he went out amongst the No Kings protesters and interviewed them. Now, full disclosure, I did watch the very beginning of this clip, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to check out the rest of this in an actual video because this seems too good to be true. And it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Like the first 5 seconds, you're like, ooh, okay, yeah. Makes a whole lot of sense, right? But before we hop into it, make sure you guys smack that like button. I would really appreciate it. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And if you're not subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. Now let's jump on into this and y'all gonna understand why I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna gatekeep this video. I'm not just gonna watch this by myself. I gotta check it out with the family. Check it out.
No King's Day!
No freaking kings!
No kings in the USA!
No King's Day! Woo!
Yeah! No King's Day! What are we gonna do to the king?
We're gonna shut him down.
How are we gonna shut him down?
Impeachment.
If there's impeachment, that means there's a Congress and Donald Trump can't be a king.
Right.
Bing,
Right.
bing, bing,
Why
bing, bing. Like, what? Already disproving this whole notion of Trump is the king. If you can impeach the guy, then he's not a king. My goodness. You can't make this stuff up, man. And then you got this lady with pink hair. Wow.
Is Donald Trump a king?
Because he's nuts.
He smells funny.
For real? Is that a question?
Because he has repeatedly overused his He's trying to abuse this world and try to make this place all about him.
Why are you asking me this? You know the answer.
What's the answer?
You know it.
What is it?
You know the answer.
So many people showed up.
Imagine if they showed up like this for Kamala.
People showed up for Kamala.
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go? Nope.
What is one action that Donald Trump took that is impossible to do under the Constitution, but he did it anyway?
I can't name specific laws, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I lost a lot of thought on that.
You're a reporter, so why don't you do your homework? Don't ask me.
Went to war.
Yeah, he is a reporter, but the whole purpose is to prove that you guys have absolutely nothing. And thank you, you absolutely proved that. You're a reporter. Hey, why don't you do your job? He is doing his job by interviewing you all and proving that you're all out there protesting for no gosh darn reason. There is no king because you talk about impeaching, but if there was a king, you wouldn't be able to impeach. You talk about all of these unconstitutional things that he's done, and then when you're asked, well, what has he actually done that's unconstitutional that he did anyway? You can't bring up anything. You literally have nothing. Your brain is mush. It's mush. As a matter of fact, I'm almost convinced that it's not even there anymore. There's literally hot air between your ears. Literally hot air. Like, these people make absolutely no sense. Like, it's one thing to disagree with something that Trump did or whatever, but to be out here yelling and screaming all of this nonsense, and then when you're asked to name something, you're like, well, I don't know. Like, come on now. My goodness. This just... Shout out to the Democrat Party, though, because they have managed to brainwash these people to the point where they don't even use their brains anymore. Because anybody with 2 brain cells left to rub together can see that this is utter nonsense. Utter nonsense.
He could do that.
He can? Oh.
Putting ice in our...
He can?
Me.
Went to war.
Legally, he could do that.
He can? Oh.
Putting ice in our cities.
Legally, he could put ice in cities.
He went to war. Were they saying that same thing when Obama was bombing the crap out of Libya? You know, and killed a guy. As a matter of fact, Nancy Pelosi, and I'm pretty sure I posted this as a YouTube short, Nancy Pelosi specifically came out and said that Obama does not need congressional approval to do what he was doing. Dropping bombs on people. That came out of Nancy Pelosi's mouth. I got the video footage. I've already dropped it as a YouTube short, probably like a month ago at this point. By the way, if you don't watch my YouTube shorts, you're missing out on some good stuff. Case in point. Right? And now she's saying he put ICE in our cities, as if Obama isn't nicknamed the deporter-in-chief himself. Literally, these people make absolutely no sense. No sense at all.
Only give about legally.
Rename the Kennedy Center.
Which amendment under the Constitution is he prohibited to renaming the Kennedy Center?
I
None.
refer you to the New York Times 2 days ago. They had a list of 30 items.
And you read it?
I read it, absolutely.
So what is one thing from that list?
One thing from that list is I'm blanking.
I did not fully read it. I've got it. I've read excerpts.
He's trying to run again.
If he's trying to run again, why'd he leave office the first time?
Because he got voted out.
So why won't he leave office now when he's term limited?
Because he's a fascist, that's why.
But
Did
he
you
left-
not hear what I said?
But he left
He's
the
a
first.
fascist.
Are you affirming that you think President Trump
He was a fascist, but he left the White House the first time. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. If he wanted to stay, he could have. Not saying that would have been a smart decision, but if he really wanted to, he could have. He could have said, y'all gonna have to drag me out of here, a cold, dead corpse, if you think I'm gonna leave this White House. He could have. Once again, I'm not saying that would have been a smart decision, but the fact remains that he didn't. When it came time to leave, guess what he did? He left. Because I know liberals are going to say, well, he said that it was an unfair election, and it was a fake election, and he didn't lose, and blah, blah, blah. He tried to fight it, and blah, blah, blah. The bottom line is, when it came time to leave, he left. Simple.
is a fascist?
I've spoken about...
That's okay, you can just say yes.
Okay.
What's going to happen in the midterms?
This is what's going to happen in the
Wait,
midterms.
but I thought Donald Trump was a king, so there wouldn't be any elections.
Don't be so cavalier about that. You're taking this as a joke. It's not. This is
serious.
you. I don't think you know how serious it is.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
If he was acting like a king, he'd probably try to jail his political opponents.
Of course he has.
Oh my God, wait. I think Joe Biden might be a king. Who do you want to win the U.S.-Iran war?
Honestly, I can't say who.
You don't want the United States to win?
Not with Trump.
The U.S. is bombing Iran for no reason.
I am rooting for the United States to just stop.
So you're not rooting for the United States?
Correct.
Are you happy the Ayatollah's dead?
No.
I'm not happy that anyone's dead.
Trump took out the Ayatollah. He took out Maduro. He seems to be the king slayer. You got to give him credit.
How can you ask that question?
I don't know. I heard he loves strong men.
Do you love strong men?
Well, maybe George Clooney.
Yeah, I'd be shaken if I saw him. We are the families.
Climate family.
Climate families. Do you know who I am?
Well, you a king?
Here's Johnny.
That's a great point there as well. These folks, and I've seen this several times, right? Where liberals, Democrats are asked, who do you want to win the war between the United States and Iran? And some of them have said Iran, and it's like, are you okay? Like, I don't know if you know, but you're standing on American soil. Are you there? Anybody home? You're standing on American soil. You are an American. Now, you can disagree with the president all you want to, but you're an American. Those folks hate Americans. They're literally taught as kids to hate America. It's facts. And so if we lose, or so if the war is lost by the United States, you lose too. But these people are so brainwashed that they can't even see past Trump. All they see is Trump. They don't see the fact that if we lose or we get invaded or whatever else, like, I'm a part of this too. If this ship sinks, I sink with this too. All they see is, oh, the captain is Trump, so F this ship. Cutting off your nose to spite your face. My goodness, man. My goodness. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. You really can't. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything like this. Like, literally, you're on the ship, but because you hate the captain, you hope the ship sinks. And you're so focused on your hatred for the captain, you don't even realize that you're going to sink with it. Oh, man. Y'all see what I have to go through on a daily basis, scrolling through all these video clips? It's just nonsense like this. Absolute nonsense. The thought process of some of these folks, first off, I think it's just non-existent. But I think it needs to be, what little bit that is there needs to be studied. And there needs to be like a whole docu-series on it. I'd sit down and watch it. Like, how did this happen? How did we get to this place? You know? Because this is absolutely crazy. But anyway. Shout out to Jesse Waters, Johnny, and the crew, man. Y'all let me know your thoughts and your opinions. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.